The Battle of Coruscant Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith was one of the largest space battles in galactic history between the Republic and Separatist droid forces. Now today I've made the ultimate LEGO Star Wars Battle Coruscant wave in LEGO. Now these sets range from a massive UCS style Lucre Hulk to the ARC 170 Starfighter. So we're gonna start off with kind of these smaller ships and work all the way up to our UCS style ships because there's so many ships in the Battle Coruscant we have here today. And as well, all these models you can actually get for yourself. These are all custom models from Brick Vault. And if you use the code TSQUAD15 and checkout, you get 15% off of any instructions on their website, and as well as you help out me and help out the channel. That would be much appreciated. And so it's just awesome that you can actually get every single one of these models for yourself in these custom sets. Of course, not the minifigures, but any of one of these sets you can create, and I think that's really cool. So yeah, just use TSQUAD15 to get 50% off, and let's get into this. Now our first one is our V-Wing Starfighter. Now technically you don't see this above in the Battle Coruscant, but it's definitely present there. They've had to use it in the battle, and it is definitely present at the end of Revenge of the Sith, kind of escorting the Emperor's shuttle, which I had to include this in here because it's one of my favorite starfighters, kind of obscure starfighters. We don't see that much in the Clone Wars since they kind of pulled it out later in the Clone Wars, but here is this amazing model, like I said, from Brick Vault. Super awesome, coming with a regular kind of V-Wing clone pilot, and I decided to add 2 regular Phase 2 clone troopers because I needed some clone troopers in this wave, and I felt like this was appropriate, kind of give it a Revenge of the Sith, since these clone troopers are all inside the Venator hangars and stuff like that. I felt like that would be appropriate, and as well as an astromech droid to help pilot the V-Wing. But yeah, awesome V-Wing right here. Now let's go to the next ship. Our next ship right here is our Droid Tri-fighter. Now they use thousands upon thousands of these in the battle, and is one of my favorite LEGO Star Wars ship or Star Wars droid designs overall in general. Absolutely love this, especially this model. Now I haven't made this set come with General Grievous and then 2 Magna Guards and a Droid Commander. Trying to give it some more exclusive figures to buy this set. You know, General Grievous is always a good find, and Magna Guards was a minifigure we haven't gotten in such a long time in LEGO Star Wars, so I figured they would be a really awesome little add to, maybe give them a new model if LEGO ever made this set for real. And also a Droid Commander, because we see kind of Droid Commanders and stuff in the Bridge of the Invisible Hand, so I wanted to kind of add that to be like a minifigure kind of piece, but you can kind of build up some really cool exclusive minifigures with this Droid Tri-fighter. And speaking of other droid starfighters, here is our Vulture droid, which is again a super amazing model. It's super detailed. You can see the cool red eyes and all the little blue Separatist paint job details that really capture it greatly. As for the minifigures, I gave it 2 droid pilots, 2 security droids, and a buzz droid. Even though this ship does not require any actual droid minifigures to pilot it, I just wanted to include some minifigures that would be a great catch for this set. I feel like this would be an all-time great droid set to master your droid army, as well as the Vulture droid. Of course, you need a lot of in your droid army because they're just so prevalent in the Clone Wars. So yeah, you have to have a Vulture droid set in our Battle Coruscant wave. Now here's one of my favorite clone vehicles of all time, and had to be included in this, is the Clone ARC 170 Starfighter. Again, with a super awesome minifigure scale version that's truly beastly and shows the size of this ARC 170, obviously showcasing where it can hold 3 different clones. The first is the pilot and the gunner, and then you got the rear gunner. And this set includes 3 clone pilots to pilot the ARC 170, of course, and then 1 astromech droid. So not really too much extra figures there, but all minifigures that are necessary to fly the ARC 170, which we do see very prevalent in the Battle Coruscant, leading Obi-Wan and Anakin. And speaking of Obi-Wan and Anakin, here we have them in their new red and yellow starfighters, which looks super sick. I remember seeing them, especially playing them in the LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. Super awesome vehicles. Again, these models are just looking the best they've ever been, with these really sleek and upgraded designs. Absolutely love the way these look, and would look great next to any kind of clone formation of ARC 170s or whatever. Now that I made this set include Obi-Wan and Anakin, R2-D2, and R4 to pilot all of these starfighters here. Of course, we need this to lead all of our clone forces into battle for the Battle Coruscant. Now it's time to start to get to our UCS style ships, our main capital ships for the Battle of Coruscant wave. Now here is our first one. It is a Munificent frigate, And this one is something LEGO has never made before, and I absolutely adore this ship. I think it's such a cool kind of like major capital ship that the Separatists used during the Clone Wars. Kind of weaker, but a super unique, cool model that the Banking Clan uses. Of course, this model is just super sleek and has some great angling details with the blue and bits of yellow and also bits of green that gives it some variety of color. They'll give away the monotonous of the gray. And absolutely love and adore this model, and definitely something I will need to get in my own collection here soon from Brick Vault. Super amazing. Now the next one is another set LEGO's never made before, but I'm hoping something will come like this soon, but if not, then you can pick up this and build it for yourself. This is the UCS style Invisible Hand or Providence class destroyer. This thing is just so cool with so many amazing details, starting from like the front to the back. So many like little tiny details that really capture the ship, being like the green bridge in the front. You go all the way back with the different striping of the colors and the shape kind of molding more into the back, where it kind of has this massive bridge, of course, where we see Obi-Wan, Anakin and then fight, as well as this a really amazing play feature where the model actually splits in half. Yes, the model actually splits in half, which I really do like, with all the flames and everything. You could have a really great playable like action shot for this model. Really love how they did that to truly give it a feel from like episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. So awesome. And the engines, I absolutely love the engines and the hangar bay with using that kind of blue tile, giving it an illusion that it's kind of like the shield generators and stuff like that. It's something I truly am going to need to build very soon. Now it's time, boys and girls. Here is the Venator-class Star Destroyer UCS version. Now, what can I say about this set that you haven't already heard? This thing is truly amazing with so many tiny little details you may not notice for this model from Brick Vault. Again, use T-Squad15. You get 50% off any of these models on your checkout. Now, of course, this is like the main capital ship. We do see the Battle of Coruscant with all the clone troopers and everything. This model actually opens up the hangar, as you can see, there's mini builds. It's like Anakin Starfighter, Obi-Wan Starfighter. You see gunships, you see a turbo tank. All these little tiny details I truly love. I would like put like chock full of like gunships and all the little details inside of there, trying to like build up like your little mini scale clone army. I really like that. And as well as the back engines part, actually you can make them light up, which adds this totally other effect of this Venator-class Star Destroyer, which really makes it come to life. And all the little guns on the side, all the red striping, and the open fleet Republic details really just make this just a truly special model for the Venator, which is already an amazing ship that we absolutely need for like a Battle of Coruscant wave. And for our final but definitely not least ship here is our droid control ship. Now this is such just a giant model here with so many great details. As you can see here, just getting a shape of like this round kind of shape in LEGO overall is just so difficult, but they managed to capture it here, and would be something I would absolutely love to be like in a Coruscant wave. That you can actually build this again for yourself, which is so neat that you can actually see this is kind of like a dream come true set. And obviously this is in the kind of the bluish color scheme of like the CIS colors, and of course has the main droid like circular control ship section in the middle, and the giant antennas and all the little different arrays in the back. And as well, the engines are really great. I love how they did the shaping for the engines and just the overall like donut ship shape. Like, you gotta love the droid control ship, and it's just something I always wanted in my LEGO Star Wars collection. But yeah, guys, that is the ultimate LEGO Star Wars Battle of Coruscant wave. Do you think LEGO will ever officially come out with these sets with like all the full scale minifigures and everything? Or maybe we'll get something like that soon with the 20th anniversary of the Clone Wars. Yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this wave. Had a lot of fun putting this together. Hope you all have a great and wonderful day, guys. Peace out.